I'm Billy with MB Crusher, and I'm here with Steve DeHunt, owner of PMS Brick Pavers. Now one of my good friends. He's been using our equipment now for a little over a year. He's in a unique position where he uses our equipment on a daily basis, but he's also a dealer for us. Steve, what would you say in this past year would be some pros and cons of using our equipment?
It's hard to say there's any cons, and I know everybody online has something to say, but we were using another crushing company bucket, right, and we were struggling with it because we continued to break the teeth off of it, and when we'd break the teeth we didn't notice, and then we'd shear down the teeth, so you'd have to retool these things and then get new carbide bits. When we switched over to your buckets, literally our productivity went up by double when we did the 140. So we did 2 of the 140s
right
with you.
Yep.
And then I decided, after seeing how successful we were being with this equipment, that literally I did the craziest thing you could do. Is I bought a bucket, but I bought a bucket first and then I bought the machine to go with it because I wanted to get their biggest bucket. And we're crushing material all the time. I see the savings. So not only am I seeing the savings, but we're also controlling the quality of the material that we're getting. So we're not having to rely on guys that are shipping us a bunch of stuff that has a bunch of dirt in it, a bunch of spoils. We clean our own base, and we have now logistically not only saved money, but we're able to offer our clients a better quality product. When we put the 200 on last year, our savings from our 21AA purchasing and logistics of shipping out was $163,000 in savings as soon as we started applying the 200. That's a ton. That paid for not only the machine, it paid for the bucket already.
Now you've been working with us, you know, you've met me, our service has been down here. What would you say about our service?
It's fantastic. So from start, like let's say you decide you want a bucket, talk to Billy first. Billy gets everything spec'd out. We look at it together. We ship out a price, and let's say they decide to move forward with it. I get the order. I submit the order to Billy. They ship it out. Any questions that throughout the process, we handle it. Then if you have questions or you want additional things, like there's other things you can do with these buckets, there's other things that you can make, then that would be something that I would call Billy with, and then he would get in contact with service and we order products for, like, let's say for instance, the one guy that we just ordered the bars for because he wanted to shake looser material, right?
Right, exactly, yep. So that was for a screening bucket, and just because Steve doesn't use, actually Steve does have a padding bucket that he uses, so he knows what he's talking about. So we had a customer wanted to buy a screening bucket. We were able to facilitate the order. He liked it so much, he wanted a different set of screens so he can make different material, and it went just like Steve said. We placed the order, got everything shipped out, he's already up and running.
It's that fast. So again, there's no negative to using your product. It's only been a positive experience. It truly has. I know it sounds crazy because most times there's only a few companies that I can say that about, that I would align myself with and put myself out on the line with. I see the customer service. I've already been in their customer service, and it's fantastic. If you're down, they want to get you back up and running. They don't want you down. And they don't dodge phone calls. They actually answer, and they're going to do whatever they can to make sure that they take care of their clients.
So we talked about actually service of the material, or service of the buckets, but how do you feel about your customer service up to this point?
Oh, it's the best.
Perfect.
A 10 out of 10.
I appreciate that. That's awesome. I don't have any other questions for you. Is there anything else you want to say or put out there?
I love your products. I love everything that you guys do. I believe in them because we were, as I said, we were doing these things before without this, and this, not only is this saving me money, but it's also making me money. So if you're looking at taking something that's costing you money and you want it to start making you money, reach out to Billy. He'll reach out to me, or just reach out to me and we'll get you going, and you come check it out.